On the way here, I was at the train right there at Columbus. That's Columbus and in between Kedzie and
Columbus.
West. Anybody got caught by that train before?
Every day.
Okay, so I live in Naperville, okay? There's a train that runs by my house, but they know not to run that train during the daytime. They don't do it. Because the people be like, we pay too much property taxes. That's what they be saying. I be like, I don't care. I go the other way, okay? But I was upset while I was sitting in the train line because I didn't know how to turn around and get here another way. So I had to sit there. So I turned my car off. And I'm seeing all of these cars now. I ended up, I think when I pulled up, I probably was maybe 40 or 50 cars back. Like that's how long this train line was, right? And as time went on, like cars kept turning around and they were leaving the line. So as they were turning around and they were leaving the line, I was moving further and further to the head of the line, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, ooh, this is revelation right here. Right? Because even as entrepreneurs and how we move in life, we see everybody else getting blessed and we see everybody else going before us and we like, why they getting theirs before we get ours? And it looks like everybody in front of us is going to get there before we do. It really don't matter when we get there as long as we all get there, right?
That's
Just
right.
don't stop, keep moving.
Absolutely.
But we're looking at everybody else and we're like, they getting everything before we get. You know what I'm saying? So what's this? So I'm looking and every person that quit being patient before me turned around and it got me further to the head of the line.
Yeah.
By the time the train, and this was the crazy thing, right? So the train stopped. It stopped. Lord, it stopped. And I was like, I can see the end of the train right there. But it stopped. I was like, what kind of shenanigans is this? I was like, give me my lotion. Let me just start putting my lotion on. I can at least get rid of it while we sit here at the train stop. And so one train stopped. And another train came through on the other side. And I guess some more cars was like, you know what? No, I'm not finna do this. Another train coming through, I'm out of here. So more cars turned around. I got further to the head of the line. What they failed to realize, and it was so crazy because it was like maybe 6 cars that turned around and I could still see them in my rearview mirror. And the train that was stopped moved and the other train was finished. And we started going ahead. Before they could even turn around and get back in the line, I was already at Western. But that's how it is if we be patient and if we keep pursuing and being persistent on what it is that we're supposed to do in life, right? So it may look like we're at the back of the line and it may look like everyone is getting blessed before us. It may look like everyone is launching before us. But the truth of the matter is if we be patient and we faint not. Okay, so I forgot to tell y'all in my bio, it does not say that I'm an ordained minister. Very unorthodox, but I'm going to tell you, like, you know, so I throw verses in there. Any believers in here?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Praise the Lord. Y'all know God is good?
Yes, he is.
Okay, somebody going to church tomorrow. Okay. But it just, like I said, it looks like everybody before you is getting blessed and everybody else before you is getting what they need out of things. But then all of a sudden you start seeing people fall out the way. And I looked at it as not people falling out the way, but my hindrances falling out the way.
Yeah.
So one car that turned around was fear. Another car that turned around was low self-esteem. Another car that turned around was confidence. When we start to remove those things out of the line, we then become closer to that thing that we need to get to.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're looking at everything before us, and instead of us thinking at it in a positive light, we want to be like, oh my God, all of these cars. It would have been easy for me to turn around in that line. I promise y'all I wasn't going to get here to 2:30. Because here's the thing, the path that I was on was the designated path that my GPS told me to go through, right? So even though my GPS would have rerouted me, but my GPS told me that this was the shortest distance to my destination. And we'll try to figure out other paths to go. We're like, oh, well, you know what? I know we can go down Archer. Y'all, I don't live in the city, so I'm just calling out names of streets that I know. I don't know how far Archer is from here, so I do know that Western is a major street and Kedzie is a major street, right? So, you know, like we'll try to figure out our own route. Here's the analogy. The GPS is God. He's already told us, go this way, right? But we start looking at the hindrances, we start looking at the delays, we start looking at everyone in front of us instead of keeping our eyes focused on the GPS and the route and the path that we're supposed to go. Okay? So here we are. The GPS told me to get here. Yeah, I was 20 minutes late. I apologize, y'all, because my GPS said that I was going to get here 20 minutes, okay? But what happened? I still got here.
That's right.
I still got here. The event still goes on, right?
Yes.
So if you don't take anything away from what I just said, it doesn't matter what is before you. You got to make sure that you still get to your destination. Don't detour off your path. Don't create another lane unless you create. Now, you can create another lane when it comes down to entrepreneurship, but we ain't talking about that right now. We're talking about your journey in life, right? Stay on the path. Yes, hindrances will come. Yes, delays will come. Yes, things will look like you're not going to get to your destination. But if you faint not and you stay forward with this thing, you'll still get to your destination and you'll be successful at it. Okay? So Ebony done did her thing. I'm proud of her. We got a room full of people.
Yeah.
So she had hit me up in my inbox one day and she was like, can I do microblading? I said, girl, what is that? She was like, oh, look it up on YouTube. I was like, okay. I looked it up on YouTube. I said, you are out of your mind. I was like, what else you do? I was like, because I don't even like needles. You can't, and she was trying to tell me, she was explaining it to me all professional. I was like, look, girl, it's not going to work. Now you can tank because I only got about maybe 5 fibers up here in my eyebrows anyway. So you can tint those. But you know, all this microblade stuff, I was like, I'm scared. You mess around and finish half an eye and I'm like, I gotta get up and leave because it hurts, right? She's like, it don't hurt. Listen. Okay? Like everything hurts to me. My stomach hurt if I eat too many oranges, so whatever. So I'm up here and I'm gonna pray. Can we do something? Can we do something? Is that right? All right. Can we stand up and hold hands?